Hey y'all, welcome into the channel. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Y'all, I'm about to tell y'all about one of my favorite rooms so far out of the 13. This one is one of my favorites. So let's get into it, you guys. Welcome into the channel if y'all are new. And if you guys are returning, welcome back. We're talking about the sacred knowledge of the 13 rooms. So far, we are on the third realm. We talked about the courtroom, we talked about the underworld realm or the realm of law and order. And now we are jumping off into the realm of God's garden. This is one of my favorite realms, you guys. Okay. The underworld realm, not so much. Okay. But it was felt even a little awkward bringing y'all that message, but I had to do it. Okay. I had to bring it. But now let's jump off into something more lighter, okay? But this is the realm of God's garden, all right? So this realm, you guys, is ruled by the water element, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And it is connected to God's sun of the north, okay? Which is tied to our soul star chakra, okay? Excuse me, spiritual belch to confirm. All right, so let's get into it. Now, this segment or this room, you guys, is tied to Archangel Zadkiel, which is the archangel that's tied to the purple orb. Wow, Archangel Zadkiel, that came up in the ancestor messages, okay? So you may need to click back into the ancestor messages and or also the awakening read that I did, or the read titled Sacred Knowledge of the 13 Rooms. If you guys need more details or the backstory, I would refer you guys over there and then come back and watch this read, or watch this read, then jump over there and you guys will get the backstory. Okay. All right. So Archangel Zadkiel, like I said, he came through in the energy of the ancestor messages, and we talked about you guys being honored, and we talked about you guys being given the white robe, being deemed worthy enough to walk with God. Okay. So anyway, the Archangel Zadkiel energy, like I said, it's tied to the purple orb, but it is also tied to the extraterrestrial line of Pleiadians. Okay. The Pleiadians. All right. You guys have heard a lot about the Pleiadians here on this channel. For those of you guys that have been following me for a while, because I have a tie to these extraterrestrial bloodlines. Okay. So in this realm, you guys, of God's garden, it is like your safe haven, okay? Your refuge or your space where you can sit in the presence of the Lord, okay? You can just go there and just sit in God's presence in this room, okay? Now, what God is telling me right now, he's like, let them know, like, whether you guys can resonate with it being a realm or not, or you can see into the realm or not, just know when you guys are like praying, or when you guys are in prayer and worship, you guys' soul is in this realm. Okay, so y'all souls be in these different realms, whether you're aware of it or not. I'm just blessed or anointed enough to be able to see into these rooms, to be like, oh, that's what my soul is doing. Oh, okay. So whether you guys can agree with the energy or not, your soul is up in them things doing what it is meant to do. Okay, regardless. All right. The energy of the zebra is just came up. That's not in my notes, but a zebra could be very significant. Okay. All right. So back to the message. What I have here, it says, in this room, you guys, this is like your refuge. This is your safe space, your safe haven. This is where you can sit in the presence of the Lord. Okay. This is where we refuel, where we get fueled up. Okay, fueled up, like gassed up, but not like the low vibrational gassed up. We get fueled, energized, re-energized, and supported in the realm of God's garden. Okay. This is where our gratitude, attitude, or praise can take place. Okay. So, like I said, when you guys are in prayer and worship, y'all's soul has done migrated into the realm of God's garden, whether you know it or not. All right. So, most of our private conversations, our prayer walks, prayers, okay, they go up or they go down in this realm, depending on how you want to look at it. Okay. You know how they say, send a praise up. Okay. Shout out to the choir that sings that song, praise up. Send a praise up, okay? Because it's that type of a vibe. So if y'all are sending, you know how they say praises go up and blessings come down, this is where it all takes place, okay? So this, as the young folks say, is where it goes down in the God's DMs, okay? It goes down in the DM, all right? But these are God's DMs, okay? And when we slide, yes, I said God's DMs. I sure did, okay? God got DMs too, okay? Get it right. Whose DMs are y'all in? Okay. Man, I'm hearing whose side are you leaning on? I'm on the Lord's side. Okay. Shout out to the choir that sings that song. Now, when we slide in these DMs, which are God's DMs, okay, there is a transmission of energy, healing, enlightenment, guidance, peace, and tranquility that transpires, okay, or transfers. All right. So I wouldn't really say transfer though, except it's a one-way transfer. Like what we're sending up is the praises, and then the blessings is coming down. Well, the blessings are energy, healing, enlightenment, guidance, peace, and tranquility. Okay. So it is a transfer. We will say that. Okay. God expects us to honor and exalt, love on, and dote on him in this realm. This is where we give all praises and all glory to the Most High in the realm of God's garden. Okay. Now, at this time, this is how God gave me this message. We're going to shift it a little bit, because right now God is saying, normally in this room, you place me on a pedestal. You place God himself on a pedestal, right? But God is like, I'm about to switch it up for a little bit. For some reason, I get the notion that you deserve this, okay? And at this time, God is placing you on a pedestal, okay? He wants you to know on today that this message finds you. God is placing you on a pedestal. You guys are considered his great fortune, and you guys are being asked something very important. Okay, this comes with great responsibility. At this time, you guys are being asked to lead. Okay, you guys are being asked to lead. Okay, lead. All right. God in this space, so he's putting you on a pedestal. He's asking you to take on some great responsibility right now. He's asking you to lead, and he considers you to be his great fortune. Okay, you're his wealth. You guys are the wealth of God. All right. And at this time, God is crowning you in this space, and he's showing you off in this room as well. So you guys could be seeing the Empress energy floating around, or the Emperor energy floating around, masculines, okay? And this realm can also be referred to as the Garden of Great Fortune, okay? All right? So this has been your read for Tuesday, and this has been the introduction to the Garden of God's, the realm of God's garden. I hope that you guys enjoyed this message, y'all. God is turning the tables a bit, and he's putting you on a pedestal, but this putting on a pedestal energy requires great responsibility, because he's asking for you to lead, okay? He is crowning you in this space, and he's showing you off in this realm, okay? So know that, all right? Embrace this realm that is also known as the Garden of Great Fortune. I hope that you all enjoyed this message. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys that have subscribed to the channel or visited and shown the channel any love in any way or support in any way, you guys. I really appreciate it. And most importantly, y'all, I want to snap it up for you guys for tuning in to you. Okay, this has been your read. Happy Tuesday, and I hope you guys enjoy. See y'all in the next one. Bye.